I went to pull it out and I realized those wide tires aren't gonna work. It's hitting the... I also own a farm. Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. Just got the heat going in here. We are running for some hoses. What else are we getting? Oh, gasket material. Gasket material, wiring. I got a whole list actually on my phone, but it's chilly this morning. So we're gonna dive into it, feed the calves, and run to town quick, get this Mack. This thing is gonna run and be out that door and into here today. That is the plan, 100% the plan, because we do have a pile of tires that have to go on the truck, make the truck look good, for see if the front tire is gonna work or whatnot. But pickup's warming up. How are you doing? You having a good day? Hey, you having a good day? Yeah. Hey everybody. Chilly morning this morning. Get the sun going on here. How is it? Pretty good? Alrighty, give him some hay, call it good. So it is supposed to be 46 degrees on Friday. And then we're supposed to get a little bit of rain, but the sun is going to be out for the next couple of days. What's today? Tuesday? And the sun makes it all better. So much nicer. They got some great quality bales there. Isaiah, you did a hell of a good job baling them up. You know, baler man did all the work. I guess Toby Keith died. Huh. That's not good. I realize why the ground's froze and everything else. It's, well, 19 degrees. So, we're in Colvilleskill. If you ain't never been here. Here it is, some of it. So, used to live right up there, used to live over there. Yeah, good old time. Really close to home, actually, so 10 minutes at that rate that we just went. So, not much traffic this morning. It's chilly, though. Quick $500 a day here. So, Napa. They had everything I needed. I hope the gasket material fixes our issue for the morning. Yeah, stuff's expensive nowadays. That's not exactly straight. So gasket maker was not gonna work it out. So we got this gasket material, and we will cut out gaskets for the lowers. I'm thinking I'm gonna double stack them. Extra protection, you know. But I'm not sure. So this material is specifically for water pumps, outlets. They had different choices of stuff, and I'm hoping I picked the right one. Gaskets. Yep. Alrighty, so we'll do that side, then we'll take the other side off. It should come out easy enough. And like I said, we got all new hoses, hose clamps. Praying for a good day. I'll be honest, my faith in that other side, very low. I'm getting frustrated. I know the housings aren't perfect. Might have to get some metal and cut those out, or find them. are the plates. Like, that one actually looks pretty good. The other one does not. It's got a bend to it. So, got it done up. We are double stacking them though, just to try to get some more slop out of it. Somebody did make the comment that I bought our parts truck and nothing lined up. Well, the hood and the radiator, as long as we don't keep battling this, but that alone and some little stuff paid for what I paid for the truck. Like, never mind the motor. I don't really have a want for that transmission, but the motor, other components, and I know people keep saying you gotta cover it with the other hood. I'm not done with this truck, so no point in covering it when I might need something off of it. Because then I gotta pull the hood off, usually by myself. So I get it. And then that truck's probably gonna go sit in the bushes until we get a board time, and we might strip it down so we got the motor just sitting around. Because someday we're gonna need that motor. If it will be for this truck or more than likely the silage truck. Just because of, yeah, I know what I got. The silage truck has just done its thing. Yes, we had some issues last year, but honestly, for what it is and what we put into it, this year we'll do a little bit more preventative stuff. But at the end of the day, that silage truck, it showed up. It just showed up to work and worked. I got a section of 2.5, and I also got a section of 3, just so we have it. Oh yeah, that's gonna do it good for that. I'm hoping we can make this out of it too. So let me get a section of this cut. So this is what we were previously dealing with. Like, at any moment that might have blown out, to be honest. And it's hard. We got it. Same size. It's amazing how much, like, I was nervous because it fits almost inside of it. But on, and I got better hose clamps, like really good hose clamps. I don't even want to know what this costed me. 2 1/4 to 3 1/8. That'll do way better than what was on there. I don't want any issues this spring with this truck. I don't want any issues in general, but I'm trying to get ahead of the maintenance side of it and ahead of, like, when that blows out or when that blows out. So let me cut a section of this off and we'll see if we can make it work. Because yeah, as you see, interesting. I put cardboard underneath, so we'll see if there's any slight drips. Got this all done up. That came out really nice. Yeah, that actually worked out very well. Nice clamps. I gotta put that other clamp on once I know it's not leaking. In the meantime, we might as well go ahead, rewire this bad boy. Big or plant fetch. I am amazed he hasn't destroyed that ball, to be honest. He likes it though. I can't wait till this place, this shop, I have concrete in all of it, and then we got projects in here and not storage. That way I can throw the ball for him in the winter and keep working and won't be on dirt someday. But here's where I'm at. I got 25 foot, which should be longer than what is there right now. 7 wire. And we're gonna go ahead and rewire the trailer running. We're gonna make it 3 foot longer. 3 foot longer than what it was. That way when we're turning, we don't unplug the trailer because we've done that quite a few times. This was just a little too short. When we get in a tight barnyard, it unplugs it, rips the connector out of the trailer. Less than ideal. So we got this end ready to go. And where that goes is this right here is what it is. So we will, I'll try to keep them color coded properly. There's some weird colors though. But we'll take these off as we go. Like black, green, that's orange, red, blue. What is this one? White? White or yellow? Orange might be. Yeah, orange might. I said all the colors wrong. Orange is probably yellow. We got a brown. So blue is the only one that will not have an end on it, but every other one will. Blue will get put with that other one, so I'll strip them down. Made that one a little long. I gotta remember to get large boxes. These things are 15 bucks for 6. 6 connectors, not 6 boxes. Highway robbery. But I know I needed them. So we'll throw all the ends on, that makes it easy. We're getting better at wiring. We're not good, we're getting better. I made all these too long. The lettering guy just texted me, so hopefully we're closer to having that all wrapped up, because that's on my list of hey, let's get that done this week. And he said it's going to be done this week, so I will be glad to see the truck lettered up, and then from there probably everything else is going to get lettered. So I want to do this first and see how I like it and see his work. That's the problem. I was gonna do an order of Carhartts this month, well, last month, but the merchandise guy never got back to me. So I'm actually running out of stuff, which I'm okay with. I know people have been asking, but what did I do? Okay. I gotta find somebody locally. So that is the plan. But it's just not on the agenda right now. So everybody who's asked me about Carhartts, I don't know. Still have yet to get my little torch. Okay, black to black, and so on and so on. So we just gotta switch them, and then it should be that. As long as we don't mix up any colors. I put 1 gallon in, didn't leak. Put another, pouring out of this side. Well, one side's good. The other side that matters more is not good. I'm gonna let that water drain out, and then we'll take all that off, and we'll keep messing with it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna finish up wiring that. I'd say we could use the old one, but if you guys remember, this is the old one. Oh, they put a huge gasket in it. Okay. So maybe we'll put one more gasket on it. Got the water drain back out, running the line. I'll come back here, and we added this hydraulic tank, which, yes, it would be cool if it was the same color now, but I'm not pinstriping anything, and I like the look. So we're leaving the fenders in that, because everything's gonna get covered in manure anyways. This summer, we can paint the black back again, and we can figure out what we wanna do with fenders, and because all of this works together. So if you don't know. But this line, that wire, that goes through this little coupler, and I ended up cutting it because I can't, it won't move. And because we put that there, I can't even get in and reach it. So that's kind of annoying. The other one's a little shorter, so, or a little, not as wide. So I'm hoping the wire just slides through and I can bolt it all back up and call it good. Got the wire all run, made it longer. So now, if the trailer's way over here, we will still be in a good place. But what I had to do was, this did not want to come apart at all. I ended up cutting into it. It's amazing how much, I guess they're pretty close, but. Actually, no, there's a lot more. So, we want to wire it the same way. That way it just swaps over. Whoever wired it previously really liked tape. There's a lot of tape on this thing. There we go. Where did I put the new one? There. Under you guys. Well, we got a new one. Hopefully we don't drag it again. Hope. Alrighty. We got to deal with that coolant. Alrighty, put a bunch of gasket maker around with the gasket material. Got it all tightened in there. I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes. Grab some leftover lunch from last night's dinner. So we got pretty much all the wiring done. We just got to fill it with coolant. And then tomorrow, I actually did find what was previously on the truck was this boot here. And we have a 45. So we could technically get closer to being assembled, but I'd rather get all of the air intakes properly done up so we don't have a boot blowout or some issue like that down the road. So, alrighty, we'll check back in a few. We'll throw everything back together and then fill it with some water and see. I got 4 gallons in it. Seems good there. It's leaking here. Really? I'm hoping it's just the gasket there. It's never leaked there before. I'm gonna have to heat this lower one and try to get it out of there. I got a new gasket for it. So I got one bolt out. I've been using the Vivor scope to try to see exactly where I'm at as far as broken stuff, but I can see where it's leaking. I'm just hoping nothing's cracked, it didn't push it in or do something stupid like that. Definitely gonna have to put some heat to get this one off, I think. I think there's one other that's underneath here. Put a little heat to it right there, and well, I was able to get it to start coming off. So, gotta get it all the way out. I'll slide the new gasket in. We might have to loosen the other side. I'm hoping it's just the gasket. Something happened and it got tweaked or it dried out, or I don't know. That was my worry. It's all cracked right here. Go take it off the other truck. Didn't even see that. Absolutely everything's fighting me. So we got that. I broke the scissors. Probably shouldn't have been using scissors. Yeah. What else fought me over here? Okay. Keep one of those bolts. Okay, so we're taking the whole housing, everything. I know I was just throwing you guys around. Off. We don't need the water pump itself because we got a new one on what we got, but come on. Oh, it is off. It's just been sitting. Probably should have brought a pry bar. There we go. Well, we got some ice buildup in here, even though there's a lot of coolant in it. Okay, let's go take this one apart, and it's not going to be fun to do that, I'll be honest. I'm going to have to take it all back apart. As far as the belt's off, the fan. I guess I should have caught this. I don't know how I didn't see it. Sitting there looking at it, you can't see it. Okay. We'll keep this as a spare for, I believe the silage truck has that same pump. I believe. Got the one piece ready. I'm dreading doing this. What I'm gonna try to do is take the fan off, and then if the fan's off, we'll have enough room, we can take the pump, slide it out, and swap the pieces off. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's gonna work well, or what really, to be honest, because, yeah. I just don't have a lot of room. The idea I came up with, which I do not know if it's gonna work or not, is we'll pull the whole French shroud out with it, and currently we're not attached to nothing, so we're just hanging out, and we'll pull this, get it out, swap it, slide it back in, clean the gasket. Okay, this is 110% a two-person job, but couldn't talk Yanko into helping. I thought about putting something between it, but I need that space between the fan and the... Hey, we never took that bottom bolt all the way out. That's why it's still holding up. I loosened it enough so I could put a new gasket, then forgot about it. That'll do. I'm trying to do better with the head mount. I don't know what you guys can and can't see when I'm alone, because I should get a mirror in here, then I could see it. But figured it would give you guys some more content. In the past few videos, we definitely have had more content because I can, well, do this where I can work with my hands and not, and you guys can see what's going on as long as I got it pointed the right way. Yes, that's bent, I know. That's the AC pulley, doesn't matter. I wish I had known this. It would have been so much easier to switch without the radiator in. Okay, should be about there. That's hitting on something. There we go. We're gonna make it past the fuel lines, or we're gonna have to take the fuel line off too. Oh. Just dropped something. Oh, the insert. Remind me about that. There it is. We need to take that off. Half inch, I believe. It's just a bracket hold down. That'll get it out of the way for us. Okay, little 7/16 action. We got the hold down. Return fuel line, I believe is what that is, from the injector lines. We put a new one on. Clearly it's blue. Well, when we got the truck, we put a new one on. Oh yeah, a lot more room. Okay, I don't know what else fell down, but something else fell down. I don't know what that was. Oh, the bracket for up there. That makes sense. Oh. Okay. We got it. Okay, quick swap-a-row. Got the ratcheting. If it just had two belts, it would have been so much better, but if it had a fan clutch, that would not have been that much fun. Would have added some more weight to the front. So I guess we win some, we lose some. I wish I had caught that though. I honestly, you couldn't even see with it in there that it was cracked till it started leaking. Okay, we're out. That's a brand new water pump. Hopefully we can get this good brand new gasket off of there. Yep, she'll go. Put a little gasket maker on it. Should be good. There is a gap between them, so you got to find the right way it goes. Right there. Bigger gap right here. Are they the same? They sure look the same. Except for this one's got dimples inside. Make sure you put this going the right way. Might work better. Yeah, because it spun on us. Okay, throw all the bolts in, snug them up. We got to snug all these back up because I got 2 or 3 of them loose, thinking I was going to get the fan blade off, but this worked out. And then that should just slide back in. The gasket over here was new. That's still good. We got to clean up the block side of here and put the other gasket in. Oh, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That's how we've been the last, I'd say, week to almost 2 weeks. It's just been, oh, we're missing 1 bolt. We better find that because we got to put that one in there. Just snug them all up. It's either sitting over here. That's the bracket bolt right there. There we go. Get it started. That one you got to do with the 1/4 inch socket. The wrench does not fit on it. There's not enough room around it. Okay, last one. And this is all due because the fan smashed off and it pushed that over, I'd say. I'm thinking that's what caused all that. So those are 9/16. We'll get zing zing, call it good. Okay, everything's tightened back up. I'm not really looking forward to this. I'll be happy when it's in. caught on. Okay. That's a lot closer. Probably get those bolts. Probably work this back across, and then get the bolts on the other side started on the water pump. There we go. The fan was caught on itself, or on the shield. So this one, oh, don't do that. Don't rip that. Oh. Okay, we're okay. I thought we were gonna have an issue there. So yeah, it's definitely easier with the radiator out, just to tell you guys. So if you're gonna decide to do this, do it before you put the radiator back in. A little more challenging. It's got a lot of weight there. Maybe a strap across it. I don't know if you guys are seeing anything, but so we gotta start these two, and then there's a bolt. The third bolt for the water pump itself is down underneath here, and then you got the two on the other side. And then we can reassemble, which hopefully isn't going to take us very long. So I got one bolt slightly started. I don't have very much faith in it, but new gasket, baby. Woo! Look at her go. So if we can get this bolt here started, which would mean we can lift on this side, but I don't want to drop it off the other side because then we're gonna have a bad day. We need a punch, then we can hold it up. I did get a whole new punch set, which has been nice, but I got I think that one's gonna be our winner, but I'll bring both. It's like 70 degrees in here, which is honestly awesome. Ooh, that's a little tight. There we go. Now it's started, which will make putting the other side so much better. But what we can do, slide this up and around, not break it. You guys probably just got a good view of the radiator. There we go. Okay. We got one more bolt that goes in the bottom, which we're gonna leave everything loose until we have, doesn't want to go yet because that side's not on all the way. So Let me just make sure these aren't gonna move. Another half turn. Otherwise, if they fall out and I'm working on the other side, it's not gonna be that much fun. Alrighty. Wipe that off a little bit for you guys. I can't see where this bolt hole is. Right there. It should start, you would think. Okay. Well, that was a fight the whole way, to be honest. Got the one bolt in, then it wasn't actually in, then this side, back to the other side, and so on and so on. The bottom bolt and the bottom on the other side didn't want to go in, which they got some play that they can move, so hopefully none of the gaskets are messed up. Otherwise, we're taking this back off. Definitely a two-person job. That thing's heavy with all that front on it. Wow, glad it came out and went back in. So now I just got to tighten everything up. They were all snug. Well, finger tight on most of it. Got everything on. Put the belts back on. Put the coolant line back on. Put the coolant filter. Somebody did tell me that this is not a filter. Coolant filter / conditioner. Yes, it's got a conditioner in it that conditions the coolant, but coolant filter. So I'm gonna go with it's a coolant filter, right, guys? But let's throw all the belts back on. Oh, we gotta do the fan shroud. Get these tight. Okay, there's one. So it's a little tight down in the bottom, which isn't the worst thing. It means we got good airflow capabilities. Larry just called me. His coolant or his fuel filters on his lift pump are going bad and leaking, but he's got a air dog, but he's gonna try and see if they match, if they work over, because I got spare set. So if he comes, I might have him give me a hand, just making sure all this. I don't know where he actually is, but that one's actually on pretty good. Issue is once you get one on, then it grabs on the belts. So, and then the fan doesn't turn as easy. Ask me how I know. And then when you get the third one on, it gets a little more creative. Oh, that thing's a little thing. Is that even gonna work? I don't know. Oh, fuck no. No. I think that's bigger. Yeah. Can you cross it to a part number, like an APA number?
Yeah, 3790. I called Mack up. They can't they won't have one for a week.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing the whole way home. Yeah, see, it's...
Yeah, that's way smaller. Okay, I'm gonna top this off. And Larry needs a ride because his lift pump filters are going bad. Mine do not fit his. He's got a air dog, I got a fast. Otherwise we'd have some good sets for him. But I'll get this filled up and we're gonna go up to a buddy's shop who does diesel work, and he's got a set. So I haven't seen his new shop and probably won't film much, but we are back. Larry got filters. Hopefully that doesn't leak now. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't leak now. Otherwise we're gonna yeah. So let's see. We ran up, he got filters. I don't see it dripping anymore. It should have settled some. Oh, it's looking pretty good. We got to tighten belts and then probably see if it wants to start up. So previously I was saying that I wanted to air up to operate everything, but I also said about turning this tire and seeing if it actually doesn't rub. So that's part of it. It runs. I didn't realize how many people got worked up about me having a dirty headliner. And you gotta clean it before you put it in. It kind of makes way more sense to have it in because it's got support. At the end of the day, if I was to crack it as I'm trying to clean the edges, stuff like that, I don't think it's that dirty either. Let's find out. Oh, look, it's stained. Huh. Okay. Wow. Look, some more stains. Everybody's, well, not everybody. Oh, look, it's dirty. The comments have been pretty wild as far as telling me how to do things. And as we see, yeah, we got a little bit of dirt off, but that is how it is. So, there you guys have it. Alrighty, we're gonna, plus the whole interior's gotta get cleaned up some since it's been sitting around. Nothing's leaking. Yeah, running pretty good. Well, it actually ran pretty good. We gotta change oil filters, change oil. Other side, we gotta fix the oil leak on that and do the plumbing. It sounds really good, actually. Before I had a little tick, and I was wondering if it was the injection pump acting weird. So we're gonna see with time what goes on. I would like to check all the valves and just make sure we're good as far as adjustment there. But we're aired up now, and we gotta mess with the horns because we only have one side that works. Were those 1/2 inch or 9/16? I don't remember. So I'll show you what's going on here. So if I pull on the horn, only this one's working. This one is not, and it should actually work. Now they're both working. What, bud? You get all revved up about the horns. There we go. So we'll lock them in like that. I think they're 1/2 inch. No, they're definitely 9/16. Nope, they're 1/2. So we got our horns working, which is cool. Now will it still start? I want to shut the hood and then try starting it. Make sure nothing. I'll have control over it. Never cease. But I'll shut the hood, make sure it actually starts again. And we don't have any of the air intake, so I don't really want to run it anywhere. We do have to see if the wheels will make the turn or not. Those batteries over there might be dead. Or some batteries are dead. Clearly our wipers work. We do got to get new wipers though. So those are air operated. That's where the jumper on the other side. We probably should go through and just get new batteries. It's been 2 years. Batteries they don't hold up any longer like they should. Probably should get a parallel switch too, or think about going to 12 volt. I went to pull it out and I realized those wide tires aren't gonna work. It's hitting the steering. Huh. We're gonna have to do some thinking on that. I don't even know if it turns. We should see if it turns first. Ooh, I think we're touching. I don't know what we're touching. Must have. Alright, let me see if it locks all the way. That's all the way. Oh, it does not hit. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit better. Something's definitely grabbing them. I gotta get up there. Let's see if it touches on the back side. Nope, clears the fender. Doesn't touch anywhere. Alrighty. We just got to figure out our tie rod end hitting. So I took it off, I messed with it. Yeah, still the same problem. And what I came down to the realization of, the tie rod ends on the steering shaft that goes across, they need to be changed. There's some slop in them. I'll show you, I'll take the tire off. We're gonna put the small tire back on. But if we do that, we can turn the shafts in just a little bit, punch them out, turn them in, put new tie rod ends on it, and we'll be good to go. We just got to make sure we get everything straight. I didn't even think about that. It turns, it looks sweet. It just just hits. The tire itself does not turn, spin, roll. So I'll pop those off and put the other ones back on. We got to figure out how to put those on. Those other rims are narrower, so maybe 385s will fit. These are 4 1/4, they're wide, 16-inch rim. I think the other one's a 14-inch rim. I don't know. Got to do some thinking. I definitely like the look of these on this truck. But it is what it is. These have to get switched if they're going to stay on the truck. There's no way we did all this work to have old tires on the steers. Alrighty, let me pull it out now. We gotta do a little digging and see why these outside lights are not as bright. They're on a different switch. Yeah. We're gonna have to still adjust the headlights too. But she's out. Looking good. Are you excited to ride in the truck again? I'm gonna get it backed in here. That way we can change tires on concrete tomorrow. Might get the front end jacked up in the morning, take those tie rods out, and see what we can do as far as adjustment and getting new ones. So, I don't know if that one tire is gonna be in my way. I have a feeling. But not really sure if I'm gonna fit all the way in here. You guys guide me in. Yeah, either batteries are dead on that side or it's not charging across, so we gotta figure something out there. That's a tomorrow thing. It is 9:30 now. So, where did our day go, Yanko? Yeah, we'll get it cleaned up some. Tires are bothering me. Well, at least it moves. It still has a tick. I can hear it, so it's in the fuel, I believe. But we're gonna mess around with that. We do have a spare pump now and everything else like that in case we gotta send something out or do something. You having a good day? I'm having a struggle of a day, but I appreciate you guys watching along, liking, subscribing, being part of the channel. We overcome some of it. We do not have a coolant leak as of now. Doesn't mean we're gonna not have one ever, but tomorrow we'll mess around with this some more. We'll get the air, we'll get all the air components hopefully on. We should check the valves as far as adjustment there. Air cleaner lid can go on. We should get some air cleaner hardware at the top. We have filters coming for that. We can do an oil change. We got to fix the oil leak. Hopefully we'll have a better day. Today just dragged on. And the tires got to go on the rear. So we got some rear stuff. We got some lights. We got a lot of things to do. So appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. One thing I just noticed, the louvers work. Interesting. We'll have to clean those up. That's a plus.